Good morning, everyone. It's Jill. I hope you're having a wonderful week and happy February. It's hard to believe we're already into February. But I'm sitting here in one of the nursery rooms, and the reason I chose this room today is because we're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas story out of Matthew 2, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem. And I thought, what more appropriate setting than the place where our babies are brought every Sunday to be cared for. And I think the thing that stood out to me about this, or the thing that the Lord really spoke to me today, is that, when we're children, we're so excited about Christmas and the Christmas story. And even just in the last few months, we've celebrated, and our theme here at River of Life was exceeding joy, and it was a great time of celebration and excitement and anticipation. And I looked at all of the prophecies in Matthew chapter 2 that were taking place, and where Jesus would be born, how he would travel, even the death of the babies at Herod's hand was foretold in the scriptures in the Old Testament. And it just hit me that, in that anticipation, in that excitement for the birth of Christ, we as believers sometimes forget about the other things that were happening at that time. Herod was troubled at the news that a new king would be born. He was afraid that Jesus was going to usurp his authority and take over. And that's earthly wisdom. That's trying to comprehend something that is very much of God in an earthly way, in a human way. And we know that his plans and his thoughts are higher than ours. And we don't always have earthly or human understanding for that. And so as I read Matthew chapter 2, I was just challenged by the Lord to keep that excitement in my heart, to keep that hope alive, that the Savior of the world was born in Bethlehem as a babe, but that he would become the conquering Savior. He would become what he was born to be, the sacrifice for my sins, and that it happened in a time of turmoil in his life as well, but that conquers the turmoil in my life. And I'm so thankful for the birth of Christ, and I want to remember it, and I want to have that be a part. And I think that's a good thing to remember as we head into the Easter season. Here at River, we've already been talking about Easter and the dates that are coming, and Good Friday and Ash Wednesday and Palm Sunday, and all of the things that we'll celebrate in the life of Christ. And so I'm just reminded to keep the birth of Christ central, and to keep the wonderful news of the Savior that was born to take away the sins of the world. And it's not just a childish story. It's not just a time to get presents and gifts, but it's a time to renew your heart and be called back to the Father. And so I hope you'll do that today as we continue to read in Matthew. I hope you'll join us, and we'll get through this gospel together in the month of February, and it'll be an exciting time. I look forward to the others that will be posting here. Stay tuned and be blessed.